Lesson 4.2 is finding an endpoint given a midpoint and another endpoint. So we're kind of working backwards from what we did in the previous lesson. It says the midpoint of segment AB is this. If the coordinates of A, so that's an endpoint, are this, what are the coordinates of B? So I'm going to make a line here, and it doesn't matter how you draw it. And then I know that I've got a midpoint. My segment is called line AB, so my endpoints are A and B, and then I have a middle. The middle is what normally I was trying to find, so now I have to work backwards to find actually point B, because they tell me A is at 1, 8. Okay, so this distance has to be the same as this distance, but what I'm going to do is use my midpoint formula, and I remember I averaged my x values, meaning I add them up, divide by 2, and my y values, and got that. So what I'm going to do is actually take my x value of my midpoint, my answer that I wanted on the previous lesson of -3, set that equal to, I'm going to add, I'm just going to call this xy, I'm going to add my x values of my endpoint, so it's 1 plus something, got divided by 2 and equaled -3. To solve this, you want to get rid of your denominator first, so since we're dividing by 2, I'm going to multiply by 2. That would get me -6. Then I'm going to subtract 1. So my x value here is actually -7. Then I'm going to do it again for my y, so I'm saying that 8 plus something got divided by 2 or averaged, and it came out to equal 1. Multiply by 2 and subtract 8. That would be -6. So my midpoint is actually at -7, -6. You could always check. So if I were to average 1 and -7, that would be -6 divided by 2 would be -3. And 8 and -6 would be 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so it works. Let's try one more. Midpoint of AB is 2, 4. The coordinates of A are -1, 5. What are the coordinates of B? So we're doing the same thing. Okay, so again, I'm saying that -1 plus some other x value got divided by 2 and made the middle be at 2. Multiply by 2, 4, add 1. Okay, and then do the same thing for the y. So it would be 5 plus some y value got divided by 2 and made 4. Multiply by 2, get 8, subtract 5, y is 3. So my midpoint is at 5, 3. Again, you could check. 5 and plus -1 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 3 plus 5 is 8 divided by 2 is 4.